Hello all, this is Beneath the Tree Zero. I know I'm kicking a dead horse, but I need to get this off my chest for good and put it on record. I'm the reason Vindicator snapped on FirstFreedomFighter's pages in the fall of 2011. Vindicator, if you're watching, I left out one detail while we were resuming diplomatic relations after our quarrel. In mid-2011, I've opted to reprise my No One Is Righteous character, named No One Not Even One, and went to a hotspot, Creationism Disproved, and reached out to Vindicator there. If you're wondering why I didn't contact him as myself, Beneath the Tree Zero, I will explain. Before I closed my Never Die Again 79 account on May 2010, Vindicator and I had a falling out, and we did some mudslinging. I didn't know if he still bore any hard feelings for me, so I decided to approach him in a disguise. Anyways, I decided to stay away from the anti-creationism sector, at least for a while. In early 2011, before I've opened my Beneath the Tree Zero account, I returned to YouTube as Must Dim the Sun, and socialized with some folks on FirstFreedomFighter's pages, another hangout spot for creationists and anti-creationists alike. As my username would suggest, I was in a dark place mentally, but had a thicker skin than before. It felt good, hitting up familiars, who will be mentioned in the description bar. If I've missed anybody, let me know. Also, I made my peace with MeinKleinerTiger. I didn't block sock accounts anymore, and I still don't. Anyways, I caught a fever that almost killed me, and my username was too depressing, so I closed my Must Dim the Sun account for good. The reason I didn't contact Vindicator and our usual anti-creationist friends at that time was because I wanted away from the creationism versus evolutionism madness. Also, Vindicator and our friends probably wouldn't have approved of me palling around with FirstFreedomFighter and his friends, although I haven't contacted the Horror Gang. Remember them? Anyway, some of FirstFreedomFighter's friends trolled Vindicator in the past, and Vindicator would punish Triple F for the actions of his friends. But the Horror Gang would do whatever they wanted, regardless of Triple F's wishes. Triple F couldn't control their actions, just like I couldn't control the actions of Vindicator and our other freethinker friends. In April 2011, I've created my Beneath the Tree Zero account. It was intended as a troll account, and the name was deliberately silly, I know. I even had a teddy bear with a satanic pentacle on his head as my first icon, however brief. I was still feeling nihilistic and shit-faced, so I opted not to contact any of my familiars. Yet. In summer 2011, I've opened my No One Not Even One account, the third and final incarnation of my No One Is Righteous account. I went back to Triple F's comment section and declared my character was an agnostic. That's what my No One accounts were, a character. I figured Triple F and his circle at the time would be more accepting of No One Not Even One instead of Beneath the Tree Zero. In mid-2011, I've opted to reprise my No One Is Righteous character, named No One Not Even One, and went to a hotspot, Creationism Disproved, and reached out to Vindicator there. If you're wondering why I didn't contact him as myself, Beneath the Tree Zero, I will explain. As No One Not Even One, I've decided to go to the Creationism Disproved forum and hang out, and call out some old friends, especially the anti-creationists. I gave Vindicator a holler. The reason I've used No One Not Even One instead of myself was, like I've stated before, because Vindicator and I parted ways less than amicably upon the close of my Never Die Again 79 account. Testing the waters, essentially. I didn't know if Vindicator still bore hard feelings towards me, like I've said earlier. My No One Not Even One character was more approachable than myself. It's not unheard of for someone to like a character more than its actor. In essence, I was sticking out a dummy's head from around the corner. to see if Vindicator would shoot me instead of sticking out my own head. One could also liken my no one character to armor, especially the shield, and it sorta disguised me. I was slowly building up to my return to the old war zones as myself. In the meantime, no one, not even one, would be the agnostic to play peacemaker between the two extremes of the religious spectrum. Then come to terms with myself, and then he'd ride off into the sunset forever, on happy terms with everyone. One day, however, Vindicator blew my cover on my own channel. He outed me as Never Die Again 79. He shot my dummy's head. Wow, why didn't he say this to me on a private message board? I didn't want to break character, so I denied his claim, stuck it out for over a week, and then I closed No One, Not Even One. Take note, No One, Not Even One was the one detail I neglected to mention to Vindicator until now. Don't get me wrong, I understood where Vindicator was coming from with regards to sock accounts and trolls. He and I have had our share of trolls. Heck, as Never Die Again 79, I had a zero tolerance policy with sock accounts. Like I said before, I was playing a character. It was a matter of role-playing. Admit it, role-playing is fun. It's easy to do on the internet. Anyways, I was trying to be more approachable and sometimes funny too. I wasn't trying to be shit-faced or evil. I was gradually making my way from my real self to jump out of the shadows and into the light. Just so you know, I was never paid for trolling, and I was never a cyber crook. And besides, I failed at computer science in college. Come November 2011, I checked Triple F's comment section and caught Vindicator accusing Triple F and I as being the same person. He must have been trolling to draw me out into the open. Finally, I came out as myself, beneath the tree zero, came to Triple F's rescue and bucked heads with Vindicator. He even antagonized several others on the forum, even HonestTechnoAtheist, and he brought a friend along as backup. Vindicator still maintained that we were all sock accounts of Triple F, until Triple F finally blocked him. I tried to persuade Triple F to unblock Vindicator, but to no avail. Vindicator even blocked me twice. Side note, I haven't blocked anybody with my Beneath the Tree Zero account. Nobody. Anyways, I had talks with Vindicator's ally, Avenger Atheist, or something along those lines, for a while. I knew who he really was, but I played along. Avenger Atheist seemed to play the same role as my No One, Not Even One account, as a dummy head, and a character of reason and peacemaking. I let Vindicator know that he was free to post it on my pages, even after blocking me. I haven't blocked anybody with this account, even him. Eventually we made our peace, and he confirmed that he was just trolling, not having a mental breakdown. I made a video featuring my voice so that Vindicator and everybody else could see that Triple F and I were not the same person. I even made an expose of Vindicator, but I eventually took it down. In conclusion, Vindicator snapped on FirstFreedomFighter's channel because I've approached Vindicator with a sock account. This one's the one detail I failed to mention in our peace talks. I'll do you one better. I told Vindicator about my No One Is Righteous account back in fall of 2009, when things were really interesting, and I wanted to see if Vindicator remembered that or not. I knew his stance on sock accounts, but I was not being spiteful, just approachable and sometimes comedic. Role-playing can be addicting. He didn't really believe that Triple F and I were the same person. He was just drawing me out of the darkness, and we drew swords for a while. He also knew that the others on Triple F's forum were human entities separate from Triple F himself. Like I did before, Vindicator tried his hand on trolling. Keep in mind that my No One accounts opposed me, not supported me. Furthermore, I've already went into detail about my No One Is Righteous account and his purposes in an earlier video. I've learned that even those with the utmost integrity must use unconventional means, even at the expense of one's own morals and ethics, to gather some facts. This is Beneath the Tree Zero, where nobody sees. Take care, and may Science God bless you. Fear the Owl. Whoo!